Welcome to the Rich Flow of Life podcast. Join Valerie Kanay, the award-winning authority author, as she takes you on a journey for your personal evolution. Valerie Kanay talks to enlightened featured guests who hold the keys to unlock your unique life situation. They each bring to the table their very powerful personal spin to inspire and empower you to learn to step up your game into the rich flow of life.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Valerie Kanay, and today our featured guest is Sandra Rechsteiner. Sandra is actually the founder and CEO of Accomplished Now and a fellow podcaster. So I'm so proud, pleased, and honored to bring her to you today. Sandra likes to teach people how to live a level 10 life so that you can lead a healthy lifestyle right now and not later. She knows how to cut through the barriers to help you accomplish your dreams and your goals so that you ladies can stand in front of the mirror and say, I love myself, and help guide you through your life purpose and live the biggest fulfilled life that you can possibly imagine. That's what Sandra can do for you and help you get a hold of an incredible life. But now let me tell you something really interesting about Sandra, because she's married to an incredible husband. His name is Enrico, and also she's the mother to a son, Cedric, who's involved in hockey and all kind of fun stuff. But let me go back to Enrico right now. Enrico is the one that actually private messaged me and said, I think that you need to connect with my wife. So I'm thinking, okay, this must be a really phenomenal person for him to recommend his queen up to the world. So I said, let me get in touch with your wife. So her sweetheart put her in touch with Valerie Kanay. So here we are. And we're going to be talking about her business opportunity. She just kickstarted her Younique Business, and that's what we're going to talk about on this call. So I know you're there with me, Sandra, because I feel your lovely spirit. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the program.
Huge thank you. And Valerie, that was the most beautiful, inspiring intro I've ever heard. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. So just come on and tell us about Younique. I'm excited for you, and I want everybody to understand all about it.
So yeah, I'm absolutely passionate and driven and absolutely empowered about that. Yeah. So actually, I believe in an uplifting and empowering women around the globe and ultimately also build their self-esteem. That's a huge passion of mine. And the Younique Business, it's all about empowering women and helping them to feel, to really feel from the inside out beautiful and confident. And on top of it, I do that. How do I do that, right?
How do you do it? Because I like that, Sandra, from the inside out. That means a lot.
Absolutely. So I do it actually through high quality makeup product. And it's more about, feeling the beauty from the inside out and also providing an opportunity for personal growth and at the end, financial reward. It's actually all in one.
All in one. Sandra, and so, sometimes people can feel like, there are other makeup companies out there. There's cosmetic things that are already in the works. And we know the big name, old fashioned companies that's been around, but there's something very distinct that I like about Younique, and I want you to tell folks all about that. What separates you guys from the rest?
That's nicely said. Absolutely, I agree. So the reason why I believe I've chosen, the right path and the right company, I all stand for innovation. I love driven, innovative companies that, want to empower with big visions. Big visions, and, they're really upbeat with the trend, with the technology. And one concept that really convinced me, beside the high quality products, but everyone says that, right? You need
That's
to.
right. That's right.
So that's not the thing. It's all, we are social media based. We work with a unique sales concept, which actually is teachable and doable by everyone. It's all social media based. So actually love it, share it, and live it. This is one thing that I just jumped on board, and it's actually officially now the fastest growing cosmetic company in history. Can you believe that?
Ah, wonderful. And I know that there's some incredible history behind, you shared just a little bit of that with me, of the owner's reasoning for starting a company. Can you give us a little bit on that?
Absolutely. Thank you for that, giving the opportunity. Actually, the founders, they're actually brother and sister. And I love that there are, at that moment, 3 years ago, when they founded or started the company, they didn't do it because they needed money or wanted to have better wealth. They were quite wealthy at that point. Their only reason was actually empowering women, and they wanted to found a foundation who actually supports women in need who have been sexually abused. And they have now, we have an amazing retreat where we really focus on those women. And you know what? We donate. All the customers donate with every purchase. We give a percentage to that foundation. And this is one reason that touches my heart too. And their dream came true thanks to us too. That was the main reason.
That's so beautiful. It's one thing when you're just in it for just the money and just for the prestige, but when there's an ultimate underlying cause such as that, it's amazing. It's wonderful. So yeah, right?
You know, I think that's what the one thing I discovered too, and that's a deep feeling. If you start serving a bigger purpose than yourself, and that's the ultimate feeling ever, and that's what drives me too every single day. It's all about helping others, right, for a bigger purpose,
That's right.
and myself, right?
Yeah. And yourself also. And so I heard a quote one time that you can't serve another without helping yourself at the same time. So it's one and the same, it goes hand in hand. So tell me a little bit, Sandra, about somebody who says, well, I want to have it all in life, but I'm just kind of in a rut right now. I don't know which way to turn. I'm just kind of stuck. What do you say to help them to get unstuck so they can get into their groove and get on to something like what you're presenting here?
You know what? My biggest advice from my own experience: jump.
Take the leap.
I know. You know what? Because I actually jumped because I was in a rat race. I had a corporate job as a human resource manager in international companies, six-figure income, everything prestige, everything right. But I was not fulfilled. And as you said, right, it's not about the wealth, and I had everything, but not fulfilled. So I jumped in the unknown because freedom was a big value, or is still a big value of mine. Time and money freedom, but I had no clue how, right? But I had to jump. I mean, I don't say that everyone needs to make a huge jump, right? But I go for big jumps and to start totally from scratch. So, but my advice is more, if you're now feeling a rat race or stuck, ask yourself what brings you joy. What are you passionate about? And you know what? You have actually 50 hours which you sleep, 50 hours which you usually work a week. So that leaves you up to 68 hours a week still to fulfill your passion and to live your dream. So there is enough time, if you choose to follow your passion and do something aside at first that brings you joy until you can make a huge jump.
Awesome. And that's what I love about people that would connect with you in this form and fashion with Younique, is that they would get so much more value and worth in their life. It wouldn't be just about being part of another company. It would be part about being like of an intimate family. Isn't that correct?
Yeah,
Right.
you said it's so beautiful. It's a sisterhood. It's actually a global sisterhood because we are all over the globe. We start, and it's a sisterhood. And I love that feel of a family, as you said it. That's nicely said. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of support base there for you. So you wouldn't be left out there in the fickles of the winds, figuring out there trying to finagle what to do next, how to get started. Everything is laid out for you. And then with Sandra's team, you'd have her first hand for your help to guide you, lead you. There would be no stone unturned. Is that right, Sandra?
That's so right. For it's absolutely you are in your business for your own, but the beauty is you are not alone because it's me, my background as a human resource manager. I was always people, right?
Right.
And I've seen that so much in the corporate world that everyone fight. I say the word on purpose for his space, right? It's all about competition and this kind of business that I am in now, and thanks also to Younique, to the partner company, is all uplifting. The more we help each other, the more we accomplish with one another. And this is something that I've never experienced, and this is that kind of sisterhood. So you're in your business for your own, but we all support each other because we're all successful if we help each other. That's the most amazing thing for me to see people grow and go beyond their potential. I mean, go beyond their abilities, because you sometimes see even a bigger potential in themselves that they see it. That's the greatest part.
Hmm.
for me.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it's it's that kind of unity that you describe. That everybody's looking for a place in life, somewhere where you can just really thrive, like we say in the rich flow of life. And so this is a community that's built already up and coming for that to happen for you. So there's not like you have to get in there. You're gonna be unique, hence the name, in unique. You could have your distinct personality, but the business is designed for everything to work for you. Everything is structured, set in place. And so now, Sandra, I just want to start to bring our program to an end, but I don't want to leave without letting you tell everybody how they can get on board, hook into you and contact and get started up and work with you on this.
Awesome. So you feel free to check out my website. It's youniquewomen.com. And you can reach out to me best on Facebook, since I would teach you step by step. Mainly we are working on Facebook. We share, we love, we share, and we live it. So you can connect with me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/ now it gets weird, Sandra, and then Rech, RECH, and 13. However, but younique.com is perfect. And yeah, just check in with me, because life will never be the same.
Life would never be the same. I actually hosted a party with Sandra for Younique, and it was one of the most funnest times of my life. I tell you, we was there every day with the invitations and with people coming and just, having a snazzy time online. And that's what I think I like the most about the whole thing too, Sandra, is everything is done online.
It's absolutely. And thank you for that, Valerie, by the way. It was so much fun. I mean,
That was so much fun.
are just the most inspiring, energetic power woman. I mean, it was just amazing. And you know what? So glad you mentioned it about online. Online gives me freedom to work from wherever I am. And online, even if you're online, I feel your amazing energy online too. Taking you as an example, and this is what connects the world. And I love that. And you know what? Everyone is busy these days. We don't have time to meet up, right? We just want to choose when we want to be online, when we want to tune in. We want to be free. It's our choice. And with that amazing concept, we are all free, and we can gather the ladies online and share our latest application tricks, makeup tricks, and confidence tricks and tips, all online. So it's free.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, and what I really love too, Sandra, is that this can appeal to anybody. It's not district specific, country specific. You guys are pretty much all over the world now. Is that correct?
Yes. So actually, we just found out, because we are just 3 years old. And we have now sales figure from 14-year-old companies. It's mind blowing. And we just opened two more countries. I mean, France this year, and Spain is next. And we are now in 9 other countries already after 3 years. So it's awesome. And that's only the beginning. Yeah.
That's only the beginning. So your network is building, building, building. You're pretty much all over the place. So anybody hearing this podcast, they can call in, they can hook into you. So it's not district specific, country specific. If you are there, wherever, and you hear this call, you can patch in to Sandra and get your unique business going and transform your life forever. If you're into I mean, you want to change, you want additional income, you want to work with an upbeat, vibrant coach like Sandra is also. You got all of that all into one package. I just see a win-win situation all the way around.
And you know what? The great thing, may I share just quickly something? As a human resource, manager in the corporate world, I saw tons of CVs. I hired and I recruited tons of people, and however, and you know what? I never cared where they came from. Of course, I did not recruit an accountant as a gardener. Of course, you know what I mean?
I know.
But I did never. And that has to do with my story with my dad. However, that's a different topic.
Okay.
And I have never, and now for me, because I believe everything, you can learn everything. It's more important for me where that person wants to go to, and how driven and how passionate that person is to fulfill his or her dream. And working with those kind of people is now my privilege, because I don't care where people come from. I just care where they want to go to, and I can help them to go to. And that's for me another thing. Absolutely.
Sandra, you're so marvelous and wonderful. Just a beautiful person all the way around. So I love you dearly. And as our call has come to an end, I'm going to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I'm going to post on site and everything and on this call your website information and contact information so that people can get that clearly and distinctly how to hook into you for this wonderful, brilliant opportunity. You just cannot go wrong. It's all right, 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 right. Right, Sandra?
Valerie, I feel privileged for being on your show, and I am absolutely grateful. Thank you so much. And you know what? Watch out, world, because your podcast show is just the burner. I love it. And you are the best host or ever.
Thank you, Sandra. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Rich Flow of Life podcast with host Valerie Kanay. We're most appreciative you took the time to be with us, and thank you. For more action, go subscribe to Valerie Kanay Talks YouTube channel and like us on Facebook at Valerie Kanay Talks and follow us on Twitter at Valerie Kanay. Until next time, we love ya.